Hey, this is Todd. Welcome to the Lyceum Weekly Update number 34 for the week of August 11th, 2014. Signing off band of the week this week is Bruise Pristine. They're like a grungy kind of alternative rock band, very mellowed out, very cool, really good riffs, and just a very cool band in general. If you want to check them out, they're playing on Sunday at the Townie, and you can also hear their tracks running underneath this video. Starting off with launches on Wednesday the 13th, there is a jazz album launch at venue 505 in Surrey Hills. It is $16 with Hammerhead. Then Thursday the 14th, an alternative electronica EP launch at Frida's in Chippendale, and that is with Dylan Michael, also known as Whooshy from Melbourne. Whooshy's like a 50s term, isn't it? For like kissing? Or is that whoopee? Making whoopee. I'm gonna go make whooshy. That sounds really bad. And there is also a metal album launch at Valve Bar in Sydney for $10 with Down Royale from Queensland. And lastly for Thursday, a folk pop singer-songwriter album launch at the Vanguard in Newtown. It is $15 with Scott Spark. Then Friday the 15th, there is a pop singer-songwriter EP launch at the Baldface Stag in Leichhardt, also known as The Wall. That is $15 with Benj Axwell. And an alternative rock and roll double album launch at Herman's Bar in Darlington. That is only $15 with Arrowhead and Los Hombres del Diablo. There is also going to be a hip-hop mixtape launch, and also all proceeds from this gig will be going to ACMF, which is for music education, as well as Act for Kids to help prevent child abuse. It is $15 at the Imperial Hotel in Erskineville in their Roller Den area, and it is with RG Wings. And Saturday the 16th, a pop singer-songwriter EP launch at 107 Projects in Redfern. That is $10 with Oliver Downs. There is also an alternative indie pop EP launch at King's Cross Hotel in King's Cross, also known as FBI Social. That is $10 with Lincoln. And you should stick around to their theatre watching portion of their set, because I hear it is a blast. There is also an alternative indie rock EP launch at the Newtown Social Club in Newtown with the Tambourine Girls. And a free indie rock single launch at the Town Hall Hotel in Newtown, also known as the Townie, that is with Holy Shakers. And finally for launches, a funk rock album launch at venue 505 in Surrey Hills, and that is $11 with Jeremy Costa. And now special gigs on Thursday the 14th, a contemporary jazz fundraiser for Sydney Oxfam. That is at the Basement in Circular Quay. It is $30, and that is with Dave Hall's band. Side note, they are extremely cool jazz and funky band. I do recommend checking them out. Holy shit, there are a lot of festivals this week. Which starts off with Saturday the 16th at the Factory Theatre in Marrickville. There is a punk rock hardcore festival. It is $20. Whole bunch of different bands playing, some from Brisbane, some from Melbourne, some from Adelaide. If you want a full list, just click the thing down there. What the fuck are you doing? And there will also be another punk rock hardcore gig. This time it is for the Thomas Kelly Foundation. It's happening from midday. It is $15 at Good God Small Club in Chinatown, Sydney. Band from Melbourne, band from Brisbane. Most bands are from Sydney. And now for the big festival that's happening, which is full of rock, metal, pop, hip-hop, singer-songwriters, and it is happening at the Lyceum Hotel in Lewisham. It is called Uberfest. It is $28 on the door, starts at 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm not even going to list it, like, just, look, see all that? See all that? That is the band list for just look at it! And there is also going to be the Upswell magazine launch. It is a magazine that focuses on politics and on culture. They're having their launch with some electronica and folk at the Red Rattler Theatre in Marrickville. That is only $10 with bands like Golden Orb, Hence Therefore, and Catgut. And lastly for Saturday, because yes, we are still on Saturday, and it's another festival on Saturday. That's 3 festivals on Saturday? Yeah, 3. I may have missaid something back there about something being a festival that wasn't a festival, but there's 3. There's 3 festivals. Just, it's okay. I'm not thinking clearly right now. Anyway, the last festival for Saturday is a metal festival. It is happening at Valve Bar in Sydney. It is going to be called Deadfest, because if you're going to have a metal festival, may as well make it sound brutal. A whole bunch of different bands playing on that set. A couple that I'll recommend, Domino, who are fucking incredible, and you should definitely go and see them live, because they're the kind of band that you can really get their immense power live. And Namaza from Canberra. They travel all the way up here from Canberra. Like, it's a fucking long trip for a band to make. Show them some fucking support. Then Sunday the 17th, a festival of metal, alternative, and progressive at Frankie's Pizza by the Slice in Sydney. It is called Metal Hoo-Ha. It is also free, and there are a whole bunch of bands playing, including Flaming Wreckage, who I got to see like a couple weeks ago at some of the Boxes gig. They're amazingly tight and rhythmic for a metal band. Very cool to check out. Now we get to go on to news, and there was really only one main news story to talk about this week, which was the Annandale reopening last week. This week? I don't know, I'm recording this before. Fuck, who cares about dates? It's Annandale's open again. There was news before of how they announced that they were going to focus more on the blues, folk, and singer-songwriter type acts, but now the full lineup has come out. You can actually go there and see the venue for yourself, see what it's like, see what the bands are like, the whole setup of the room. Obviously, some people are up in arms because it is no longer a hard rock kind of venue. Other people are fine with the idea. There was a really good article on the music by Scott Fitzsimons where he talks about how the Annandale that's been gone for a long time and everybody moved on already. Like, it's been a while since the Annandale's been closed, and things have been fine. It's not the cornerstone of the entire music scene. And also something that I mentioned the last time that it was talking about the Annandale having that style of music was that since Oscar's Hotel Group owned both the Annandale and the Lansdowne still does rock music, and punk. So they'll probably just be pushing people down there because they own both. And that was confirmed! Because I was right! I was right, damn it! Now people just need to listen to me about the Illuminati and the fucking lizard people. But anyway, General Manager Damien Cameron said that they'll be trying to push the hard rockers further down to the Lansdowne. He didn't necessarily say that it's because that it's owned by... Did I just say that? Fuck it. He didn't necessarily say that it's owned by the Oscars Hotel Group and that's why they're putting him down there. He just said that that's where they're putting him. And honestly, it's the thing that needed to happen. Like, I see people talk about, like, the sticky floors are gone, those toilets, remember the good old days of those times? No! No! The Annandale had sticky fucking floors, the toilets were a fucking bomb site. Sure, it was fantastic in the 80s and 90s and people seem to have like fantastic memories, but it's old rose-tinted glasses. Who the fuck wants to go to a venue with sticky floors and no parking in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere that you can't get to unless you drive or live in the immediate area? What kept the Annandale afloat was the big international acts because they pull people and they make people make the effort to go out. But when it's just a normal rock venue who's just going to put on whatever bands, underground bands locally every single week, that doesn't pull enough people. No one's going to make the effort to go there. So I, for one, agree with the changes. There's a venue that's suited to the area that it's in. They're making it more accommodating to people in that area to come through during the day, have some cafe food, just enjoy some music in the background. Meanwhile, the Lansdowne is the place that you go to because the gigs are fucking free. They put on local acts, they put on rock, they put on pop, they put on all sorts of different stuff, and it's actually in a somewhat better convenient area. At least you can actually walk there from Central without getting fucking stroke. God. Anyway, now that's all over. That is it for this week. If you go onto the website, which is www.thelyceum.com.au, the gig guide is already up. You can see everything that's happening from Sydney out to Katoomba, everything in between, all venues and bands are linked. It's fucking easy to just find something that you like, find a genre that you enjoy, click on the bands, listen to them. You are certainly bound to find something that you will love. Also, every Wednesday from either 6 in the morning or you can hear it again at 5:30 in the afternoon, I go on the flip side with Lachlan Wiley on Radio Northern Beaches, which is 88.7 FM or 90.3 FM. You can also stream it through their website. I go on there and just talk about gigs to look forward to in the current week. So if you don't have time to look through the entire gig guide, just tune in and I'll tell you what to go and see. So like, subscribe so you can get in touch with more videos. Also share the Lyceum around, make sure that everyone knows where the most comprehensive online gig guide for Sydney is. I will see you next week with another roundup of upcoming launches, special gigs, and news. Until then, be good.